So did you understand about the STO, right? STO? You want to
Yeah.
repeat that?
Oh,
No, right? So this was a very important topic, okay? STO process. So just I will go overview of this STO. We have totally 5. One is plan to plan transfer. Okay. So which is a one-step procedure. Okay, this is the without MM and without ST, nothing. Okay, we'll do in the single step. Okay, without and the next process is one more is plan to plan transfer. Okay, two-step procedure. That means here we are doing at a time in the receiving plan and the supply plan. Here we are doing first time in the supply plan and next time in the receiving plan. So receiving at receiving plan and supplying at supply plan. Okay, and the third step is okay STO with MM route. Okay, so with MM route. So what we can say without shipping. So there is no shipping here. Okay, and without billing, we don't have billing as well. Okay, so there is no ST integration. This is the only MM. Okay, there is no ST integration here. But when coming to the ST-MM integration, okay, intra STO, okay, and inter STO, inter STO. Okay, so intra STO is nothing but like a plan to plan transfer. Okay, plan to plan transfer within the same company code. Within same company code. Okay, when it is talking about the inter STO, okay, this was the company code to company code transfer. Okay, between the two plans, or you can say plan to plan transfer between the two company codes. Let's say like we can say like plan to plan transfer between the two company codes. So understand, right? Why we need to do this inter STO and intra STO? This is the same company code and this is a different company code. Okay, so when we can also call as intra STO with shipping without billing. Okay, so this will be the with shipping. Okay, with shipping and without billing. Without billing. And coming to the DS one, with shipping and with billing. With shipping and billing. So understand, right, why we are creating billing and shipping here and why we creating only shipping here. You are clear, right? Sagar and
Yes, yes.
okay. Okay. Let's go to the next topic. Okay. You know what is the meaning of direct consumption? When we receiving the goods, when we receiving the goods from the vendor, okay, goods from vendor, okay, it will directly go to consumption purpose. So it will not store in our location. Directly going to consumption. Okay. So let's say I'm preparing some food item. Okay, I need oil. Okay. So I just informed to my inventory department. I need immediately.
Please like
oil
and
packet.
subscribe.
What he will do? He will get it the stock, but he will not keep in the inventory. He will directly giving to you. Okay, and you can utilize the immediately. So it is like a immediate consumption, right? So it will not be stored in our location. So we don't need to be mentioned which store location we need to be keep the stock inventory. Though it's not required. Okay, we directly whenever we get the stock, it will directly go to the your department. Either it might be HR department or it may be okay. Whatever maybe okay. It's like examples what we can take majorly stationery. Stationery those parts will not keep in our inventory. It will directly go to the HR department for their usage, or it will be go to the finance department for their usage, books, okay, what, so there are so many products you can use, okay. Even water bottles also directly they can consume. So there is some, um, there are some celebrations there in the company, so they want to be use the product. So I will be ordering that 10 cases of the water bottles, and it will directly go to the HR department, admin department. They will for usage, immediately usage. Okay, it's not necessary to keep your in the inventory. It is not a regular inventory, right? So it is on the purpose we are created, right? Like service procurement. So what do you mean by service? What do you mean by inventory? What do you mean by service? Inventory materials. These are not inventory materials. Okay, these are not materials as well. It is not items. Okay. So the service is nothing like some vendor they're providing their services to company. Either it might be a software installation or it might be repair. Okay, okay. Either it may be painting, washing, okay, cleaning, cleaning services. Okay, whatever the urban clamp, what they're providing, all these all called the services. Right? Example, best example is the urban clamp. Urban clamp, you know, urban clamp. Clamp is the app which they are providing all the services like cleaning and painting services, cleaning services, all the services they have, electrical services and all these services. Okay, so here we will instead of we ordering the material, we are ordering the services. Okay, like they will maintain the service in receipt instead of the GR. Why? Because there is no GR right here. But our system will understood. Okay, we are maintaining that one service in reset. Okay, these are the tasks they completed. Okay, task one completed, task two they completed. Okay, so we need the two buildings painting. So one building painting is completed. So when I just completed for the one task, one building, then I can say okay, one activity which is completed, I can pay for that amount. Okay, so instead of doing the GR, goods receipt here, we are doing service entry sheet and accepting the service entry sheet. Clear?
Okay.
Clear? What are the special stock procurements we are discussing as of now? We have discussed about the consignment. Consignment, this is very important. And subcontracting, this is very important. Okay. And third, STO, STO is very important. And fourth one is third party. This is also very important. Okay. And fifth one is okay, service procurement. Why I'm just mentioning here, these are the processes are very important. Okay, so every company, mostly 90% companies, they are using this process. Okay, and apart from this, we have others also, project order stock procurement. Okay, we have project order stock procurement. Okay, and sales order stock procurement. Okay, and we can say production order procurement also. We can say sales order and even we can maintenance order also. We can say. Okay, so these are the all the purpose of the buying from for the particular order purpose we are buying. Okay, and we have RTP. Okay, and we have what we have RTP and ERS, voluntary receipt settlement. Okay, and what we have else direct consumption we have, right? We have direct consumption. Any other topics which we discussed about that? See, apart from this, okay, these are the topics of the these are the all points which we discussed as of now. All is related to business. Okay, now what generally in case different than the business. Okay, so suppose you did the GR, goods receipt. Okay, if there is any damages are there. Okay, damages or spoiled goods. Okay, or it may be not fitting. Okay, not standard, not standard as per the ISO. Okay, so what you will do these cases? What you will do these cases? Okay, so these cases, what we will do? We will do the return delivery. Okay, so what do you mean by return delivery and how we can do in SAP? Okay. Return delivery is nothing but like, okay, when we receive the goods from the vendor, okay, if we think that, okay, these goods are not fitting for our requirement as per my order, or it is some damage or spoiled goods which is we received. So what we will be, we are informing to vendor, we return back the goods to the vendor. Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
these cases, okay. So how many ways we can do this return delivery? Okay, we can do two ways. Okay. One is with reference to GR document. Okay, that means today I received 10 quantity, so I have the GR number. Okay, I'm checking this 10 quantity. I just understand what after we quality inspection, I understood that this 10 quantity which is damaged. So I don't want to receive this goods. I just want to return the goods to the vendor. So those case I have the GR document number. I can return the goods with reference to GR document number. Okay. The another one is okay with reference to return PO. With reference to return PO. What do you mean by return PO? Why I need to go with the return PO? Suppose let's say there is a goods which we received 100 pieces today, or 100 pieces we received last month. Okay. So just to they given that their guarantee and warranty like okay to, these goods are the it, it won't be spoiled till 2 months or 3 months. But what you observed after 1 month only it is damaged or it is spoiled. Okay. Okay, so I just informed to vendor. Okay, vendor also accepted to return those goods. So what I can do, I don't have GR document number. Why? Because it is done 1 month back. Maybe I don't have. There are so many GR which has happened. I don't have tracking on the batch number. I don't track on the serial number. Nothing is there. So those cases, what we will do, we'll go with the return PO. So in the return PO, what we will mention here, we are mentioning that these articles I am returning back to the vendor. Okay, clear? So
Okay.
either we can do with return PO, either we can do with the GR document number, the reference document number. Okay. Any doubts on this? So this is the process we call as a vendor return. Okay.
Yes, I got it. Here the supplier customer will raise the DN to the supplier.
Mm-hmm. We're talking about return PO.
Here customer raise the DN debit note to the supplier.
Okay. Yeah. So the process is nothing but like a once you return back to the vendor, okay, you need to get that amount, right? Either you need to get the amount or you need to adjust the further payments. Okay. So those cases, what you will do, you will be creating the credit memo. From our company side, we are creating the credit memo. Why? Because we are returning goods, right? So I just need to mention that credit memo. So even if the department, if sales department or it is tax department, if they catch you and they're asking that where the goods are going, where is your invoice, tax invoice, and those things, I can say that okay, these are the return goods, these are the spoiled goods, we are return back to the vendor. So let's see that this is the credit memo, right? It's not debit memo, it's a credit memo. When you are doing the normal GR and invoice, that we call as a debit memo. Okay. When we return back to the vendor, that we call as a credit memo. We are raising the credit memo. Or they can raise the debit memo. Right?
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Can I go ahead next step? Next topic?
Uh,
Yes, please.
yes.
Okay. So the next topic, which is like advance payment. These are all normal process in the business. Okay, wherever you go, if you started a business also, okay, you should know about that. These are all informations, right? How you will do the advance payment to the vendor, how you will do the return goods to the vendor, how you are receiving the goods from the vendor, how you are doing the trading business and packing business, how you are doing this kind of all things you should know. Okay, so this SAP application is completely for the business purpose. Okay, so whatever the business they are planning to do in the live, okay, that we need to apply in the SAP. Okay, so what do you mean by advance payment? Advance payment is nothing but like we are paying to the vendor. Once you create the purchase order, we are paying some advance amount to the vendor. Okay, boss. Okay, this is the total amount of PIVA is to 1 lakh rupees. I'm paying some advance to you, which is like 50,000 rupees. Please proceed to uh, prepare the goods and send back to me. So it's like we are paying advance to vendor. So those cases, what we'll do? Okay. So here we can do either two ways. We can fix the percentage or we can do the fixed amount. Amount you want to pay, you can do. Okay, if it is let's say 20%, so some people they will tell you that okay, you when you order the goods, you need to pay at least 20% of the your order value. Whether it is 1,000, 1 lakh, 20 lakh, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, like whatever it might be. Okay, you should pay 20% of the amount to me when you order. So that was for the advance payment. So those cases I can go with the payment 1%. Or some people they tell you that okay, sir, initially you need to pay some amount, which will be confirming this order. Okay, the token amount, generally we call as token amount, right? You know token amount. Generally, when you order something, they will ask some token amount. That means you are fixing to the disorder. So either it may be 1,000 rupees or 15,000 or 20,000. It's some fixed amount you are paying to the vendor. So I can go with the percentage. I can go with the fixed amount. So in the PO, we have the option like to choose that how much percentage you want to pay and how much fixed amount need to pay. Then once you mention the advance payment option in the PO, okay, when there is advance payment, then what we can do, we can create the advance request, okay, then payment to the vendor. Okay, suppose in the 1 lakh rupees, I'm paying 10,000 rupees to vendor. Okay, this 10,000 rupees, okay, it will display when you are doing vendor invoice, debit memo. Okay, why? Because if it is not displaying 10,000 rupees, then okay, you think that okay, you might be not remember that. Okay, right? So how much we paid advance amount? So it will display an invoice. Okay, boss, you already paid 10,000 rupees. Do you want to be deduct this 10,000 rupees in this total amount? Yes. Obviously, I need to be debited. So then I can pay 90,000 rupees to vendor. The remaining amount I can pay. Right? Any doubts?
Yes.
There is there is very important topic which is okay, which is MTO, MTO, MTS. Do you know anyone MTO, MTS? Okay, make to order, make to stock. So every business it will run either it might be make to order or make to stock. Why, sir? Why it is very important and why we every business they are using make to order, make to stock. If you started a business, suppose let's say example, if you started a business, okay, what is the purpose of the starting the business? To give the service or to give the some products to the vendor. Okay, how you will be understand that these products are required? Either, okay, let's say I'm started some juice shop, okay, juice business. Okay, so now when I get the order from the customer, like he asking orange juice, okay, then based on his requirement, like he wants to be, uh, there is no cooling for this oranges, and there is no sugar. So it's completely client customer requirement. Okay, preparing the juice, orange juice. Okay, but when you are buying the orange juice from the outside, okay, it is not the purpose of the customer order. It is the purpose of the keeping the stock in our premises. Why? Because it is our regular business. You know that how much stock you want to keep in our location. Like I'm buying that 2 kgs of orange, 1 kg of pineapple, 1 kg of mangoes, 1 kg of okay, watermelon. Okay, like I'm buying and I just kept this stock in our location. Right. So there is a purpose of either it might be because of make to order or make to stock. Okay. Let's say if suppose you are selling the sandwich. Let's say example you are selling sandwich in the cinema theater. Okay. I'm just went to go to cinema hall and I just seen that there are so many sandwich boxes are there. Okay. Now let me know, is that customer order requirement or it is a stock purpose?
That's a customer order requirement.
No. Why? Because you already prepared those stock and you just kept in your store. No one is coming and ordering this one. You are ready to sell the goods in general. It's not customer requirement. So the sandwich already prepared. Okay.
Sure.
Those cases, what we will call as a make to stock. That means I know how much stock we require today. So let's say 10 sandwich boxes I prepared. So this sandwich, I'm assuming that this 10 sandwich boxes will be sold out. But it depends. It might be it will be sold out, or maybe it will be five. It will be sold out, or two sold out. It depends. Depends on the hall. Depends on the people. Depends on the okay their requirement. But it's not a customer order. When it will be a customer order, okay. One customer he came to me and asking that to prepare the French fries. Okay, just prepare the 10 packets of the French fries or 10 kgs of French fries, something like he ordered. Then, and this case, what I will do, okay, I got the bulk order, so I'm just going back and I'm just selling, buying the all the raw materials to prepare this French fries. So if the particularly customer ordered, then that we call as a make to order. What we are doing, all the production activities or purchasing, all these things we will call as a make to order. If it is a stock purpose, that means I know that today it might be sold out 10 pieces. You know already, like there is a level I know this much of the stock it will be go. This is my requirement. Okay, okay. Every day I just need to put the 10 pieces of this, 5 pieces of this. Okay, the 50 pieces of samosa, 100 pieces of samosa. So this is my stock. Stock purpose I'm buying. Clear? You understand what is the difference between the make to order and make to stock? Make to order is nothing but like okay. Either you're buying the goods or either you're producing the goods. The purpose of these goods is particularly customer requirement. So when you get a customer requirement, then only based on the customer requirement you are preparing the order. That is the make to order. This was the scenario. Okay. Make to stock is nothing but like regularly this will be sold out. So I know that okay, I just need to maintain that 50 pieces of samosa, 10 pieces of cool drinks, and 10 pieces of sandwiches. I need to maintain this stock. Okay, I know the purpose of the stock. So this will be sold out. Okay, so those cases will be have a make to stock. Whatever you buying or producing the goods, those is all. It is a purpose of keeping the stock in the location. Okay, whenever you get a requirement, you will be sold out. Clear?
Yes, yes.
Clear? It is first order. Here it is there, right? It is a customer order. First step is customer order only, right? Without customer order, why you want to go with micro order? You are starting your requirement from the customer requirement only, right? Right?
Get the order from the
So here is the first to what is the first step here? What is step here? Here it is a customer order. I know, understand. Why? Because it is made to order. We are preparing the stock for the purpose of the order. But here, what is that? Made to stock.
serial
Stock.
stock.
Stock only, right? If you have the stock, if I see, I regularly I just plant 10 pieces. But see, in my location already 2 pieces are there. Then I will prepare only 8 pieces. I don't want to prepare 10 pieces. Why? Because this the old stock I need to be sold out first.
Yeah.
Right. If I have the 5 pieces, then my requirement is only 5 pieces. It will be changed based on our stock. So in the make to stock, system always look into that. The stock, what it is available and what is the requirement. Requirement minus available stock. Right?
Okay.
And here it will be system will look into that order. What are the orders we have? Based on the orders, it will be go production order or maybe purchase orders. Okay? Those cases. Yeah?
Yes.
This is very important. This is the very important. Even in your business also, you can just think about that. Okay, we are doing make to stock or make to order. I think one of the people you are doing make to order. When you get a customer requirement, then you are ordering from vendor and you are supplying those goods. If
Yes.
some cases it is make to stock also. When you have already stock, you are selling the goods to the vendor. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's all. How stock transfers. Okay, stock transfer is nothing but like a location to location. Location is different and plant is different. Okay, if I have a building, okay, this is my manufacturing plant. Okay, there is a different floors, and again in the floors we have the different locations like. Okay. In this location, we just keep the fire related all the goods, and here we just keeping that all which is water related, and here we are keeping the stocks of raw materials, and we are just keeping here the finished goods which after prepared, and here we are packing materials. Okay, and here it will be again finished goods and semi-finished goods, or it may be perishables or stationery. Stationery you can put. Okay, so it might be requirement like if something happened in the firing here, I just need to move this fire articles from here to here. Okay, if I need to prepare some product, so what I can do, these raw materials and packed materials and these water, all we will move to the finished production department. So it is like a location to location transfer. Okay, so within the warehouse we have the multiple locations as well. Raw materials location will be have packing location is there. Okay, so it is not necessary every time we need to maintain the multiple plants. Okay, it depends on the location and the area and how you structured in the organization. Based on that, you will be defined that location and the plans. Yeah.
Okay.
So here what we need to talk about that. Coming to the point here. Okay. We just have the transfer posting. Transfer posting we have, which is like store location to store location. The store location to store location. So here again it will be one step also is there, one step and two step procedure also it is there. So I don't think I think it is not necessary to explain about again one step and two step, right? You already understand right? What is the one step and two step,
Yes.
right? Okay. So in the store location transfer also we can do the one plan to one plan. Okay, and there was one more is there, which is like, okay, material to material transfer. Material to material transfer. Do you know? Okay, some cases what will be happen because of the environment change, or maybe because of the product environment. Sometimes might be the solid will be converted to uh, solid liquid. Okay. Sometimes what it will happen, it will be converted from solid to liquid or liquid to solid. Okay. If suppose let's say example, okay, I have the coconut oil. I have a coconut oil. Okay. So what it will be happen coconut oil? Okay. In the summer, it will be converted from solid to liquid. If it is the winter season, it will be converted to liquid to solid. Do you know this one? Will be converted or not convert? What do you mean by solid and liquid? Did anyone knows what is the solid and what is the liquid? If it is hard, if it is hard, it then we can call it as a solid. If it is like water liquid, we can call it as a liquid. Okay. So due
Please
to
subscribe
the
for more
winter
videos.
premises, maybe winter or maybe environment change. Okay. So sometimes the product naturality will be changed. The product naturality will be changed. So those cases, what will we do? For liquid material, will create one material code, and solid material will create one code. Okay. So those cases will convert to the material transfer. Or one more example, milk and curd. Milk and curd. Okay. So today, suppose let's say today evening, if it is the milk, tomorrow morning it's curd. Right. So the milk is a liquid and so curd is a solid. So the naturality of the material also it is changing. So those cases what will create? Will create different material codes and will transfer from that to this stock. Material to material transfer. Clear?
Okay.
Any doubts? Do you know stock types? How many stock types we have? So we have so many stock types are there, but majorly we are talking about the unrestricted use. Okay, and we are having the quality stock. Okay, and we have the block stock. Restricted use, quality stock, and block stock. What is the difference between these three? Unrestricted, quality, and block. I think most of things you know. I hope you know these different types of stocks. But the meaning here only it is there unrestricted. That means there is no restriction to use this stock. These are all okay. These are all passed materials. Passed materials is nothing but like a quality passed, and there is no spoil, there is no damages, all quality check and ISO standards maintained. Okay, unrestricted is nothing but like we are regularly can use for the customer services and customer deliveries and we can use for the production plants, anything, anywhere you can use these products. Unrestricted, that means there is no restriction to use this stock. You can use for the anything. All it's qualified stock. Okay. When it's coming to the quality stock, these are goods still waiting for the quality inspection. Okay, still it is not completed the quality. Okay, so either quality person have to do or some people they have to do the quality of the suppose I just received 10 pieces of vendor stock. So I may have some doubt on these goods because I'm getting some smell or maybe I'm getting something like I was just seeing that some cracks or something like. So I'm just moving to the quality department. Just check this thoroughly. This how these goods are good or not. So this quality stock is completely it is waiting for the quality check. You cannot sell to the customer until you are quality passed. Okay. And blocker, I think you already aware. Okay, once if it is any stock which is spoiled or damaged or cracked, or if it is not passed the ISO marks and the quality check is failed, those stocks we are keeping in the block stock. So in the stocks, okay, did you see anyone MMB? MMB, MMB transaction.
Yeah, yes,
MMB transaction. Okay, in MMB transaction, you can see this quality unrestricted block stock, right? Unrestricted stock we can use for the any purpose. Restricted stock we can use for the any purpose. The quality stock quality stock is waiting for the quality inspection, and the block stock is used for the blocking these materials. We need to return the goods to the vendor, or whether I can scrap these goods, or we can do some modification and refreshable. Then it will be used for the unrestricted, right? So apart from this, we are dividing the stock types. So, okay, these are the major stock types. So apart from this, we have the stock we are dividing like in transit stock and return stock. Okay, vendors return stock. Those are we are dividing separately. Okay, but in the my location, I can see in transit stock and return stock. Those are I cannot see in the our location. Why? Because these are already returned back to the vendor. But here these stocks I can see in the my location. These are the my location stocks. Okay. So I can see that if I have the stock, if I have the 100 pieces stock, I cannot use 100 pieces stock. Why? Because out of these 100 pieces, I need to check that whether it is in the unrestricted stock, whether it is in the quality stock, whether it is in the block stock. I need to check. Yeah.
yeah,
Suppose in the unrestricted stock, might be there is a something happened, the stocks are spoiled, then I can move from the unrestricted to quality. If the quality is failed, okay, the stock is not good, then I can move to quality to blocked. Okay, from the blocked, when I just comparing that, okay, these goods are good, then I can move again to the unrestricted. Okay, again quality past the stock, again I can move this here, or again recheck for the quality, I can check here. So there is a transfer posting. There are the transfer posting between the unrestricted to quality, quality to blocked, blocked to unrestricted, blocked to quality, quality to unrestricted. So there are so many transactions we can do between these stock types. So the purpose why I'm telling here, I can use this process for the transfer posting. Transfer posting is nothing but transfer posting can be done between the unrestricted to quality, quality to block, block to quality, quality to unrestricted, block to unrestricted. Whatever way we can do it. Clear?